We live in a world where everyone is afraid of making mistakes. People see mistakes as a taboo. Nobody likes to make mistakes in whatever they are doing. Or do you like to make mistakes? I don't think so. So then why do you think people hate making mistakes? The truth is because nobody wants to fail or keep repeating the same thing a lot of times and on the same spot. There's no one who will go into a business or to carry out a project with the intention to fail. Everyone goes in with the aim of succeeding. Mistakes are unintentional actions that occur in life, and they always come with serious heartache, pain, and hurt. We have people with big dreams and visions, people who have let fear suspend a lot of their projects and shattered a lot of their dreams. The lives and progress of a lot of people have been at a standstill just because they want to accomplish a lot of things, but they don't want to start because they are afraid of starting up and just ending up making mistakes. The fear of making mistakes has kept that dream and that vision hanging. But let me tell you something, my dear brothers and sisters. In life, mistakes are necessary. Why do I say so? Because the greatest learning process in life comes in error making, that is to say, mistakes. If life must teach you some certain things, and if you must be able to attain a certain level of maturity in life, then you must know and also condition your mind that you can make a mistake at any point in life. Now, just like the Apostle Paul told us in 1 Corinthians 13 verse 11, where he said, "When I was a child, I behaved like a child. I spoke like a child. But when I grew up, I kept childish things away." This is teaching us about processes. Life is a process, and in that process, mistakes will happen, and mistakes are necessary. Now, let's take, for example, a little baby they just gave birth to. After some months, the baby will start crawling, and after a while again, the baby will start trying to walk. And during this period, the baby will fall thousands of times on the ground. But does that stop the baby from trying to walk? No, never. On the contrary, that will motivate the child to keep on, to keep pushing, to keep trying until he or she gets it. The more the baby falls, the more the child learns how to put his or her step well and how to gain stability on the ground. The Bible says, "A just man falleth 7 times, but riseth up again." The most important thing here is not the mistake, but the rising up again. My dear brothers and sisters, are you that type that is afraid of making mistakes? And because of this, it has kept you still in the same position for a very long time? Because of the fear of making errors, you haven't been able to achieve anything? Let me tell you now that those mistakes are necessary for your own growth. There is no successful man today that didn't make a mistake somewhere along the line in their career or in whatever they were doing. But they chose courage over fears, and today they are heroes. Don't let that dream of yours die because you are afraid of making an error during the process. You can't afford to lose that opportunity because you don't want to make a mistake. There's a saying that opportunity comes but once. You can't afford to miss out on your blessing because of fear. There are moments in our lives that are our moments of open heavens. In those moments, everything is coming to you with ease. Everything you set your mind to, you definitely succeed at in this moment of your life. It's advised to spread your wings. Get a walk right now. Don't let anything stop you. Do not be held down by fear. Do not let the fear of making mistakes stop you from going for your dream. Mistakes are inevitable. Mistakes are always going to come, no matter what you do. For it is in that error that you get to understand how things work better. So choose courage instead of fear. In any business venture, entrepreneurs experience ups and downs before they even become successful. Successful entrepreneurs are those who have even made countless mistakes. Now, at one point of their lives, they may have even regretted certain decisions. But once they reach their goals, they simply look at those as part of the whole experience. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Sometimes we need to remind ourselves that making mistakes is just okay, because it is through these mistakes that we learn. In fact, it's all part of the human experience. Making mistakes is proof that you are still human. It proves that you are not God. Now, as this quote says, it's proof that we are trying at least. I don't know why some of us are so afraid of making mistakes. I think making one means that we are or will be less worthy of love. If we just live life on the sidelines, watching others take the risks we don't open ourselves to, all the magic that can unfold, it's almost as if there's someone watching over us and wants to reward those that have the courage to try, sometimes fail, and then get back up again. Learn to love yourself and your mistakes. Celebrate the courage you have to at least be in the arena and giving it your best shot. A great man once said, "The man who never made a mistake never tried anything new." If you study every successful person, you find that they have made a lot of mistakes. And they often say, mistake is a process of success. Success is how high you bounce when you hit the bottom. No matter how many times you failed, you should stand up and do it again and again until you make it. Remember, you have to be successful only once, and all the failures you have had will mean absolutely nothing. So fail often so you can succeed sooner. Mistakes, challenges, and finding solutions are just part of the whole deal. Building a business just won't go without them. Through these, we also become better people. It's better to make a mistake because you're trying, rather than always being on the safe side and never knowing what the extent of your capabilities is. You learn and grow whenever you stumble and fall, but you also learn how to get up and avoid making the same mistakes as you go along. Those mistakes will only produce experience and patience. Those mistakes will only make you become a better person. So my advice for you today is to start, and I mean start right away. God bless you.